And now it's time for a breakdown. Hi. Come on in. Come on in. Sit down. How are you today? Mm-hmm. Really? It's good to see you too. You're here for your medical exam? Good. What seems to be the problem? Really? So you have some questions? Okay. Well, yeah, I can answer those for you. Um, are you still wanting your shots today? Are you? Oh, you don't? Okay. Okay. You're not here to get. Oh. Oh. Well, I have a lot of patients, like a lot of people that are in real need of my attention. So I'm not sure how I can help you today. I'm not exactly sure what you're hoping to accomplish today. Is that the easiest way to put it? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I can have a look, but I don't know if you're going to value my opinion. Where did you read that at? Facebook. Oh, you read that on Facebook. Okay. Well, it must be true then. I get all my medical information from Facebook. There's a video on YouTube too. Oh, well, yeah. I personally also get most of my medical uh, visual aids from YouTube. That's correct. First place I go if I can't understand how to do a surgery, or if I have a question about some kind of procedure that just came out. The first thing I do is go to YouTube and see what the consensus opinion of everyone else is, because opinion matters. Yeah, yeah. I'm really worried about everybody else's opinion. Mm-hmm. That's right. TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. I have to be honest with you. The TikTok one, that one, I can't even be sarcastic to. Yeah, there are people who get their medical advice from TikTok. That is correct. You like that? I thought you might. Yeah. Well, that's what I want. I want Kim Kardashian telling me whether or not I should get a tumor biopsied. That's what I want out of life. Mm-hmm. Or some other supermodel telling me that vaccines are bad or cause autism. Because that's who I get most of my advice from. It's from supermodels and comedians, right? Actors, actresses, politicians. You know, it's kind of like the last time I had a cancer scare. You're going to love this one. I had a little tiny cancer scare, yeah. So what I did was I went to the mayor and I said, "Hey, mayor of the town I live in, should I go get a biopsy or should I just let it keep growing and festering?" Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, he was great. He was great. He told me to just rub some herbal remedies on it and ignore it. And you know what? It went away. That's right. It went away. Yeah, uh-huh. I'm fine now. Yeah, sure. I'm completely cured. ignoring it was the best advice I ever got. Yeah. Thank you, Mayor. That's what I do. I love going to politicians and asking their opinion on like health issues, things. Look, see how you do that? This is how you do it. Yeah. That's how you do it for the views, for the lulls and the views, the lulls and the views. Click. Yeah. 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 I remember one time, like, I had fleas in my house. Some people were telling me that they come from dogs and cats coming in and out of your house, and you can go down the road and get flea medication for the pets and for the carpet and get rid of the fleas. But not me. Not me. I called my alderman. That's right. I called my alderman, and he told me, look, just, ignore it. Go to bed, and it's just a demonic infestation, so you can pray it away. And I said, Alderman, I don't know if that's true. I've heard you can get medication down at the store for it. And he said, you know what, if you won't take my advice, and I got it straight from TikTok, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you should consult a priest. There's a really good idea. Yeah, especially mental health issues. You should go to your priest. Like if you've been molested or raped by a priest, what you should do is go to another priest. That's right. Have the church send you to another priest and help you counsel through it, which means no lawsuits, no jail time. That's right. Yeah. And if you don't like me talking like this, then why did you come here? Because I'm a doctor, right? Dr. Andrew Michaels, astrobiologist from the University of Chicago. Paranormal studies. Yeah, look all that up. It really exists. No, that's right. I'm just some latex glove wearing fatty dispensing his wisdom. So why should you listen to me? Right. That's right. So like, what else do you want to talk about? Since you know everything, because you went to Facebook and Facebook answered all your questions. Some people might say, well, why do you do this, Tor? Why do you do this, Dr. Andrew Michaels? Why do you do this? And I do it because I care. I really care. I care about you and you and you and you. See, you're buffeted all day by all these self-righteous, self-important assholes on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube telling you misinformation and what we refer to in layman terms, bullshit. And your only bastion in all of this is the guy who, since the day I started, tackled issues like this, like glossomeria, Adolf Hitler, genetic diseases. Yeah, I've always not shied away from anything, and the fact that Richard Nixon was a real piece of shit. So I don't want you to this is like 2015 time. So nothing has really changed except for the fact that I'm getting tired of burying friends and family. Obviously, some of these people that are dispensing their wisdom on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter haven't lost anyone yet. They haven't lost enough people yet. They haven't lost somebody close to them yet. But they will, because death, disease, the end, it comes for all of us. It does. And disease and death doesn't care if you're a Christian or an atheist. It doesn't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican or a liberal or a conservative. It doesn't care if you're right-handed or left-handed. And there's no praying it away. There's no ignoring it. There's no demonizing it. There's no politicizing it. There's only death. And it comes for all of us just the same. So if you have some jamoke telling you he has alternative facts, real news, an easier solution than the consensus of the world's science body, don't you think if they had some cure-all out there, some magic pill, magic herbal remedy to save you from yourself, don't you think everyone would be talking about it and not in your circles? Don't you think every swinging dick pharmaceutical company would be jumping on the bandwagon, trying to shove shit down your throat? A magic pill? A magic treatment? Magic. I get sad sometimes when I hear, well, I did my own research. Okay? Well, I did my own research too. And my research came up different than yours. So we have to try to meet in the middle. Okay? Now let's talk about this for a second. Let's meet in the middle. You did your research, which included Facebook, TikTok, YouTube videos, and biased religious pamphlets. Oh, and you also hit the political websites, biased news sources, and you also talk to people in your echo chamber who always agree with you. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that whenever you talk to all your friends, they all agree with you? That's an echo chamber. Oh, I think this. And everybody goes, yeah, that's an echo chamber. They're just bouncing it back to you. And the reason for this is you have weeded out all the people in your life, everyone in your life that would have an opposite or contradictory opinion to you. People with good sense, wisdom, and knowledge don't want to waste their time with you. And you know why that is? Because you become, and this is your diagnosis, you've become a contrarian. Everything a person says, you want to be the opposite of. You're not going to go with the flow. Everybody's selling their Chrysler stock. Well, you're going to show them you're going to buy Chrysler stock. Well, you're going to teach them a lesson. You're going to be eating romaine noodles for the next 25 years till it becomes a viable stock again. But you're going to show them. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you. Everybody says we should get this medical treatment. You're going to say, no, not me. No, 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 no. It's kind of nice. I like that. No, not me. I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than all the world's scientists working together in consensus. All the doctors in the world. I'm smarter. I have my rights. Let's talk a little bit about rights. Let's do that again. I'm smarter than you. That's right. I'm smarter than you. And I have my rights. Look at my rights. Okay, let's talk about your rights. You've been wanting to deny women for the last 40-something years the right to choose and the right to get certain medical procedures, birth control, and other issues by choice. But now, politically, because it suits your needs, your rights, you want to start this Ubermensch bullshit, my rights, my body, my rights bullshit. But then if somebody says, you mean just like with women, right? And people get to choose who they want for a partner. People get to choose where they shop. People get to choose whether or not you're allowed to frequent their store, right? Those are all choices too, right? So people have a right to refuse service to you, right? So you can refuse service for a cake because you don't like somebody's sexuality, but when they try to throw you out for not wearing a mask, you say, my rights, and I have exemptions, and I have a medical exemption, I'm going to bring my religion into this, I'm going to bring in, I get anxiety from it, I poop my pants if I have to wear a mask. Well, you seem pretty damn brave and don't have a lot of anxiety when you're standing there with a camera screaming and yelling at somebody about your God-forsaken rights. And I don't want anybody to lose their rights, but you do realize the more you fight, the more contrarian you become, the more obstinate you become, the more you divide society, the more you push the boundaries of your rights. You push the boundaries because you just can't get along. You got to be a instigating, agitating, self-righteous SOB. You're actually eroding the rights of everyone. You are. The more you push and push and push and push, they have to come up with new laws, new mandates, new all this ordinances to try to control this vocal minority of doofuses that doesn't want to get along with anybody else in the room. Is this really what you want? Is this really the goal you had in mind? Like when you started out on this course where everybody is wrong and only you are right. You have this special knowledge. You did your own research. You looked around and you found out that everybody in the entire world, all across the globe, and it is a globe, is out to get you. You just got to start asking yourself, what am I doing here? The whole world's out to get me. The whole world disagrees with me. Everybody hates me. I'm just going to go eat worms. Like, doesn't anything I say sink in at all? Doesn't anything I say help? You know, it just makes me sad. It really does. At the end of the day, it makes me sad. It makes me want to just, like, not quit. Quit's the wrong word. It makes me just want to go like, oh, go do whatever you want. Isn't that what you do? You get tired of telling your kids, quit doing that, so you just go, do whatever you want to do. No, unfortunately, once a parent, always a parent. I don't know. I've had this for a long time. Very long time. I don't know. You know what? I really don't care anymore. Here's a photograph of me right here. I posted it on my community page. I had to block like 6 people because they started getting foul-mouthed and rude. They said horrible things about my friends. They started telling lies to prove their points. The most amazing thing was I had somebody telling me that they're clubbing to death people in Australia. Couldn't find anything on it, and actual evidence of a police officer beating someone to death. So I asked a lot of my Australian friends what's going on, and they told me, you know, it's pretty draconian. There's a lockdown. The government's being pretty harsh, and they have mixed it up with rioters, just like they've mixed it up at Black Lives Matters and like the January 6th insurrection when those people tried to overthrow our government, stuff like that, you know. They've busted some heads. Police officers have been wounded. Protesters have been wounded. But they're not beating people to death. They're not putting people in internment camps. That's all just, you know, people making up stories. So I had an actual friend who is Australian come to my page to try to tell somebody that, you know, I'm from Australia and you're lying. You're making this stuff up. I am from Australia. I live here. And the person's response was, you're a fake person. Just not just one, there was a couple people. You're fake. I've known this guy for 12 years on Facebook. He does video work. I know what his mother looks like. I've seen family photos. We did live streams together. We did Google Hangouts together. We've known each other for a long time. And they said he was not real. Nuh-uh. That was their answer. Nuh-uh. Back them into a corner on this bullshit that they keep spewing over and over and over again. This vomitorium of vomiting of just alternative facts and bullcrap. When you corner them with the truth, their fallback position is nuh-uh, 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 no it's not, no it's not. I could do a whole video of no it's not. You want that? You want 30 minutes of no it's not, no it's not. He's fake. He's not a real person. You that's a sock account. You made that up. He's not real. That goes against what I've put inside my head. I can't see the reality of that human being in front of me. Nuh-uh. I know a lot of people like, yeah, I bet they'd really like the Contrarian. Nuh-uh. No, it's not. 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 I didn't say that. That's not what I meant. No, it's not. That's not real. That's fake. Is any of this sinking in? Any of this clicking somewhere? Like, is there a little clicker? Like a little tiny, like inside the noggin there, is there a little, like, you know, like a little tiny, see if I'd hide it. I love the price tag on this. That's why I didn't get rid of it. $6.50. So, there gotta be, like, maybe there's like a thread of stupidity. Something wrapped around your noodle, keeping you from seeing the reality that's right in front of you. Nuh-uh, 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 that's not true, nuh-uh, 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 nuh-uh. Sounds like a child getting caught eating the last cookie in the jar. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No, it's not. It's not true. Well, just because you say so doesn't make it true. Yeah. Doesn't it? Doesn't mean shit. From Shinola. Thank you so much for joining me today. That really is all I've got for now. And I'm sorry I went down this road. And I'm sorry I made this video, but I think there reaches a point where you can't turn a blind eye to something anymore if you actually do care. And I never really was all about the Benjamins here. Maybe I was when I first started, very, very first started. But then something happened and I realized I was actually helping people, making their lives better. Reminding them that there are people out there that care, that love them, that want to see them prosper and grow. I don't know. I don't want to bury any more people. Just because in your personal experience you haven't lost anyone, or you haven't seen the effects that the current situation can wreak on a family, just because you had a good experience with it, doesn't mean everybody else has. I am well aware that even though I have had some horrendous experiences these last 2 years to deal with, I understand that some people have had mild to no issues at all. I also understand that I have done my due diligence and kept myself and my family safe. But there are people who have lost lives that could have been saved. And spreading lies and misinformation is hurting people. It scares them. It frightens them. If you're basing your worldview off of winning an argument, I think you need to start reflecting on everything in your life. I'm not doing this to win a fight or win an argument. I'm doing this because there's a lot of people that write me and say, I'm scared. I've been frightened. And I'm trying to reach those who can't pick up and write to me or contact me for fear of the repercussions of not holding the line on these political and religious and zealot views. I've always spoken to those who have been marginalized, and if people have a problem with that, I don't care. There's an analogy that they like to say the sheep. The people are sheep, just going along with the flow. That's fine. That's fine. I'll be part of the flock. I'll be the shepherd or the sheepdog, protecting the flock. I'll make sure the flock gets fed, watered, protected at night. But what's that make you? If you're outside the flock, if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. That makes you the wolf. Is that something you really want to be? The wolf in this scenario? I don't want you to be a wolf. Start thinking about your priorities and your opinions. You don't have to agree with everybody. You just have to be willing to talk. I don't know. I think it's a waste of my time. I don't even know why I do this. I really don't. I don't know why. But I might help somebody today. And if I did, please let me know. And we'll get back to the scary real horror movie stuff this weekend. Take care, everybody. I care about you a lot. Get good, sound medical advice. Take care of yourselves. And know that I love you. Until next time, Have a most blessed day. Bye-bye.